day, viewers. You are welcome to Better Faith Group of School e-learning platform. I am Ezoge Mary, and our subject for today is literature in English. Our topic is a non-African poetry titled Crossing the Bar by Alfred Lord Tennyson. This poem was written by Alfred 3 years before his death. It was written in the year 1889. It is a poem that meditates on death. We are going to be analyzing the poem. This poem is a poem that comprises of 16 lines, and the lines are further divided into 4 stanzas. Let's analyze the poem. Let's really know what the poet wants us to get from the poem. Sunset and evening star, and one clear call for me, and may there be no morning on the bar when I put out of sea. Sunset and morn and evening star. What is it talking about here? It's talking about old age. Here, it denotes a drawing to a close of time. It's act as a reminder to the poem or to the poet that he's old, and it's time to leave this earth to the other world. And one clear call for me. Here, the poet is saying that he had a call, and this call is very important, and he needs to answer this call promptly. The exclamation mark after the second line emphasizes of the importance of this call, the call to the other world, the inevitable thing which is death, that he cannot do without, that he must answer this call. And may there be no mourning of the bar. What it means there, the third line, it says that the poet wishes that no one should mourn when he's gone. He wishes that there should be no mourning when he is gone. When I put out of the sea, that's when he embarked on his journey, the journey of death, leaving this world to the other world. This poet, the poet is not afraid of death. He welcomed death calmly, unlike maybe some persons when they want to die or when they are growing old, they will be afraid and all that. But Alfred, in his poem, welcomed death calmly, and he wishes that no one should mourn him when he dies. The second stanza is here. But such a tide as moving seems asleep, so full for sound and foam, when that which from out the boundless deep turns again home. What is the poet trying to tell us here? It is re-emphasizing, this stanza is re-emphasizing that the poet wishes for a clement weather when he's going. He wishes for a favorable weather when he's about to leave this world to the other world. Twilight and evening bird. Now we are going to look at the third stanzas now. Let's analyze it and know what the poet is trying to tell us here. Twilight and evening bird, and after that the dark. And may there be no sadness of farewell when I embark. Twilight and evening bird here is the poet is trying to give us is an attention that death is near. That death is near. Bear death. Twilight and evening bird. Attention that death is near. And after death, the dark. The dark here, it's used to symbolize the afterworld. It's used to symbolize the unknown about the afterword, after it leaves this present word now. The dark represents the unknown of the afterword. And may there be no sadness or farewell. The poet wished that no one should be sad when he is gone. May there be no sadness of farewell. No one should be sad when he is gone, when I am back. That is when he gets off from this present time into another realm or into another phase of life, when he leaves this world to the other world. For though from out our bounds of time and place. What this line in the fourth stanza is trying to tell you, this line here now, is saying that time and place cannot stop this call. It is not limited to time and place. This call must be answered promptly, and this call cannot be stopped by time and place. The flood may bear me far. The flood there is death. He said death may take him far, far away. He will go to another world, far away from this earth, far away from this world. He said the flood may bear me far. That death may take him to a far and unknown place. The next line, I hope to see my pilot face to face. I hope to see my pilot face to face. What it means here that when he eventually dies, when he eventually goes to answer the call of death, he hopes to see God. Pilot here represents God. He hopes to see God face to face. At least if he dies, he has the belief that he's going to see his maker, the creator of the universe, his creator, face to face. When I have crossed the bar. When I have crossed the bar, that is when you live from mortality into immortality. When I have crossed the bar. I believe I have been able to analyze this poem to your understanding. This poem is a very rich poem. It talks about death. And Alfred Lord Tennyson is the type of poet, when he wrote this poem, he wrote it 3 years before his death. He had it in mind that, yes, death is knocking on the door. And he decided to write this poem. And he wished that when he eventually dies, no one should mourn him. He welcomed death calmly. And the setting of this poem, we have two settings. The physical setting and the temporal setting. The physical setting of the poem is in a neighborhood that is close to the sea or harbor. That is the physical setting of the sea, of this poem. But the temporal setting of the poem is in the evening, sunset and evening star. That is the two settings of the poem. But I'm going to give you some exercise to do more. You are going to write about the author. I have told you the name of the author, Alfred Lord Tennyson. He died in the year 1892. He lived on this earth for 83 years. He wrote this poem at the age of 80. You are going to do this exercise for me now. When you resume next time, when you resume after this ad break, we are open to resume very soon. So do not leave it. Immediately you get this message, start working on it. Get your dictionary, your literature textbooks, or browse it out. One, you have just 4 things to do here. You have to write about the author of the poem. Write about the author of the poem. I have told you the two settings of the poem. You should write about the setting of the poem. Write about the setting. Write the setting of the poem. The subject matter, that's the summary of the poem. I have analyzed the poem to you, and you should be able to summarize the poem. What's the poem? Key words there. Then you are to discuss the poet's attitude to death in crossing the bar. In our next class, we are going to be looking at the themes used in this poem, the themes that can be found in this poem. And for the now, this will be all. Hope to see you when we resume and all your assignments done. Thank you.